Alright, good morning. Welcome to another episode. This morning we're at Lake Barnett. I've only been here one time before, and it's just a real pretty lake. It's got tons of trees in the water, lily pads. It's got deep and shallow water. It's got bass, crappie, catfish, brim in here. But it's just a really pretty lake, big lake. It's got a nice landing right over here with a dock beside it. Got a real big parking area too. But it's just a real pretty lake. Got that fog rolling in this morning. One fish just flopped right there. But supposed to be a real pretty day. Supposed to be around 83, 84 today. Not supposed to be that windy. But we're gonna get the kayak launched and see if we can put some big bass in the kayak today. Alright y'all, good morning. I'm ready to get started. Beautiful morning out here. I love how this fog is just coming across the lake right here towards me. It's just super pretty. The sun coming up behind me there. It's real shallow right out of here. Just gonna start throwing this spinnerbait here. Put a swim bait on it. See if we can't get one fish right here in the morning. I done seen quite a few bass flop right here this morning while I was putting the kayak in. I love getting out here this early whenever I can. It's just super pretty, you know. You just you miss a lot within that first hour of just seeing the views, you know, and fishing too. But still, it's just it's a pretty time to be out here. Feels great out here right now. Just a little breeze coming out of all that way right there, but it just feels real good right now. It's about 58 this morning, what the truck said. Like I said, it's supposed to get around 83 today, so it should be a real pretty day. I fished this lake one time before, and it's got as you can see out there, it's just loaded up with trees everywhere out there, and it's that way all the way down the lake towards the dam wall down there. But I plan on just fishing around here just a little bit, maybe the lily pads down that way towards that bridge, and then we're probably gonna head towards the dam wall back there. It's gonna be a pretty good trip back that way. I'll probably make some stops here and there and fish a little bit, but just really eager to get back there. That's usually where the best fishing is, so we're gonna fish around here for a little while and then we'll head that way. Alright, got the frog out real quick. Just want to kind of work these lily pads over just a little bit right here. Just to see if we can't get a frog bite this morning. I done seen quite a few bass flop in the lily pads and around the outside area right here. I just figured we'd throw it here for a little bit, see if we can't get a bite on it. It's only about 3 foot deep right here. Alright, I already changed over to frog number 2. I was trying a black frog. This is a kind of a brown frog with a light white belly, white and yellow. This is one of them here. It's got the legs that kind of go back when it swims. And it does look real realistic when you watch it in clear water. Those legs kind of just go back and come back, just like a real frog. Just need to catch a fish on it now. This frog here, it actually dives a little bit. You notice it goes underwater. When it does, you'll see them legs go back and forth. But this frog is really good for open water like this around lily pads. But it's not very good for actually throwing in the lily pads. It wants to go down in them, and it really gets you hung up real quick. It's just one of them frogs that's really good for fishing the outside area, but that black frog is better for fishing in the lily pads. Just a little more weedless. One of the things that I struggle with frog fishing is letting them take it. It just you know, I don't frog fish that much because back where I'm from, we don't really have lily pads. We do here and there, but not very many. But you know, it's just that reaction when you see the fish hit it. You know, you automatically want to jerk it. But frog fishing, you really need to let them actually take it. That's hard when you're not used to letting the fish just take it like that. You gotta wait just a second. You see that bite and you want to jerk the pole. Oh, there we go. That's a pretty nice bass there. Come on, buddy, stay on the hook. He's hooked right there in the side of the mouth, too. He ain't no giant, but I'll take him for sure. Come on, buddy. First one on the crank. Oh, now. Calm down. Hooked at my shoe there. He was definitely full of energy too, boy. Me in the shoe. Not cool, fish. Thing about crankbaits. Gotta watch them hooks. They'll get the fish in you too. There we go. Get my pliers on this one. Oh! There we go. Yep, not a bad bass. A long bass. Definitely pretty in that sunlight. I'll definitely take him. He ain't no giant, but still a fish on the pole. Back he goes. Get a few more, that won't be too bad at all. Got him on that 6 cents chartreuse crankbait there. It's not a deep diver. It's only about 6 foot right in this area where I've been fishing down through here. And I do have a deep diver in my tackle box I plan on using. Oh, if I go down further down the lake, we'll probably need it. Oh, he got it right there at the kayak. Back he goes too. That was a little guy there. He wanted it bad though, right when I was about to pull it out of the water. Surprised me and him. They definitely liking this crankbait. Oh, there we go. Oh man, that is a nice one there. Definitely a jumper. That ain't a bad one at all. First one on Chatterbait today. I was using that crankbait earlier. I got 2 fish on it. But I was fishing down through this creek right here, and I kept having bass that would follow it but wouldn't actually take it. They would follow it to the kayak and just turn around and leave. And anyways, so I put on some scented Kitech swim bait. These are the octopus scented, and they are pretty stinky, but you know, when they following it, that scent could definitely help out them taking it when they're following it. They actually smell it. But there we go. That's definitely the nicest one so far. Put a few more in there like that and we'll call this a day. Back you go, buddy. He hit it as soon as I threw it over. That was definitely fun there. He put on a good show. Ain't no bad one. Just switch back to that crankbait right there. Looks a little bit better in this greenish water here. Not too bad. Not a giant, but once we got another one in the kayak. Whoa, buddy, calm down. I don't want to hook in my hand too. They try. He's a little one. Fun fight though. He's pulling good for a second there. Back you go, buddy. Oh, there we go. Man. Yeah, oh man, he's pulling too. Down he's going. Come on, buddy, get up here. That one right there has done had a Red Bull this morning. Oh, I got one on the deep diver here. I put that on the pole earlier. Whenever you're coming down through here, the water depth changed so much. It just it'll be 6 to 8 foot in one spot, and then just 50 yards in front of you might be 17 to 18. I put that other one on my red pole so I could switch back and forth real quick. There we go. So far, that color right there on both poles has been the go-to color. It's a nice little guy. He put up a good fight there. Just jumping and went straight down there. Almost bent the rod over there. Fun little fish. Back you go, buddy. Whoa, he's still jumping. Oh man. Yeah, that chartreuse color. This one here is just a little bit different. It's not a 6th Sense. Just got kind of yellow on the side there and blue and white. A little bit of orange right there. That's the first fish on it. I got a couple on that other one. Like I said, I put it on the other pole. So when you're going down through here, you know, you could switch between each poles real quick. And that's just, the water depth down through here is crazy. You know, you'd be going down through here, and like I said, it'll be, like right now, around 10 foot. And right up there, it might be 17 to 18 foot. So just need to be able to switch out real quick. That's one beautiful view right there. You see that big bluff wall right there. The video comes all the way down the bottom of the water there. I know the video don't do it justice, but in here, real life, it's just a beautiful view right there. Definitely a pretty spot. Check out this pretty little spot right here. As I've gotten further back into this lake here, the water has definitely gotten clearer and clearer as I've been going. You know, it's further back in here. And I come to this spot right here, and it's just like a little cove goes up in here. Definitely pretty, that's for sure. Like I said, the water's real clear. I can see my crankbait the whole time. Problem with clear water, you gotta make them long casts away from your kayak so the fish don't see you. It's definitely a pretty spot, pretty lake. That bluff wall right back here. Let me turn around here real quick. Look at that view right there. That's a different one there. There's another one right back there where I showed y'all earlier. That one there's a different one there, but that one rock formation right there, it's just crazy looking. Look like it's gonna fall in the water. Definitely a pretty spot. Oh, had a little bass there hit it. A little old bitty guy. This crankbait have definitely been the thing that they've been hitting today. You know, we got I think 1 or 2 on that chatterbait, and then I don't know if we got anything on the swim bait today or not, but mostly everything's been on this one and that deep diving one. I tried a kind of a shiny chrome looking color, you know, more like a shad. I threw it for a while. I never really got a single hit on it. I went back to this one. It just seems to be the one getting the attention for sure. And it looks really good in this water. This oh, you know, right here is a lot clearer than what it is when you first come into the lake, but even back there, this water is just kind of bluish, greenish, clear looking, and this chartreuse white and yellow right here, it just really shows up really good in that water. It just flashes side to side really good. there we go. Man. It's not a big one, but he got a lot of pull to him. He ain't very big at all, but he got a lot of power. Come on, buddy. Trying to throw that hook. He's definitely a long one though. That's where he got all that steam from. Oh, buddy, calm down. I definitely don't want a treble hook in my hand. Oh. There we go. Yeah, he had a lot of pull in him. It's a long bass right there. A little bigger than he is. Fun little fight there. Back you go, buddy. Appreciate the fight. Yeah, pretty much everything's been on that bait right there. I switched back over and I threw the chatterbait there for a little bit back behind me here. Never got a single bite on it, and I'll just switch back to this. It's not very deep. It's like 6 to 8 foot deep right down through here, and I'm just using this little square bill here. It's supposed to dive to around 5 to 6 feet, so it's pretty good for this area. They seem to like the color too, so this might be in our hand the rest of the day. Wind's definitely picked up out here. You can see across the lake there. I don't know how bad it is on a microphone, but it's definitely picked up out here. That's one thing I know I've said it in my other videos, but anyway, I want to talk about it again. You know, if you have the wind coming across here like this into this bank right here, I know it's a pain in the butt to fish it because of the wind. It keeps on wanting to push you into the bank, but you know, that right there pushes the food up against this bank here, and then the little fish and then the bass feed on it. Almost anywhere I go, if I can get on a side like this, especially in the shade like this, nice, but usually you'll catch more fish on the side that the wind's blowing too, just because the food and everything comes this way. You know, I've seen that a lot of times in a lot of lakes. If you can get on the side that the wind's blowing too, you'll usually catch more fish than the other side. Right now the other side's in the sun. That's the reason I'm over here, but I just figured I'd go ahead and mention that. That and this side right here has just tons of structure underneath it. Just you can see all the stuff, just logs underneath here. And the other side just basically a rock bluff, and it's just super deep over here. But this over here is a lot shallower, and it just you know, more my type of fishing. My deep fishing game isn't really that great. You know, where I'm from, most of the lakes I fish around 10-12 foot deep at their deepest. But if you've seen the, you know, if you watch my channel very much, I'm definitely a shallow water fisherman. You know, it's just how I am. It's what I like to do. But it's still, you know, nice to come to a place like this and do something completely different, and still be able to catch fish. You know, come to a lake like this. I've only been here. This will be my second trip, and you know, still be able to catch fish. That's definitely makes you feel good. You know, coming to a place that you're not used to and still being able to catch fish, even though it's tough out here compared to what I'm used to, but it's still fun. Just scenery out here is what I like. You know, I love my cypress trees and cypress knees, but these mountains and everything around here, these bluff walls and everything, it's just, man, a fish just stuck it too. That is a nice one. Come on, buddy, stay on. I wasn't even reeling. Man, he just come up on top of the water and got it. Yeah, that is definitely probably the biggest one of the day right there. Come on, buddy. That is nice there, boy. He just barely hooked there in the bottom of the mouth. Try to get him in here real quick. I don't want to lose him. Yeah. That was awesome there. I was sitting there talking. I threw it out there and I wasn't even reeling yet. He just come up there and got it off top of the water. Man. Just so unexpected. Come on, buddy, calm down. That is a nice one there. That is definitely the biggest one of the day. I just love how they fish. Well, they put up a good fight here. They definitely jumped too. About like them ones in Lake Dunn, Lake Austell over there. They're all jumpers. That's a nice one there. Back you go, buddy. Appreciate the fight. That was just awesome. Maybe I need to do more talking and just less reeling, and they'll just come up there and grab it. That's definitely how that one worked out. Alright, y'all, I just gotta stop for a second and just look at this view right here. Just that mountain right there all the way back. Right back there, there's a damn wall. But just look at that view though, the mountains, this beautiful lake. It's just it's an amazing view all around right here. This is very far back into the lake. Right there's a damn wall. But it just it's an amazing view. I just had to stop and show y'all just the whole view here. Just amazing. Definitely a pretty place. Oh, there we go. I don't know how big it is yet. It ain't very big, but he put a good fight though. Wind's trying to blow me in here. Whoa! I think he just got in troll motor. Oh no! Come on, buddy. Get in here before you knock yourself out the troll motor. I'm just saying that wind's trying to push me in here too fast. I want to fish this spot a little better. Come on now, chill out. I'll get that hook of you in just a second. Get you back in there. Man, it's in there good too. Man, there we go. Don't think about them treble hooks. He's a little guy. They always bass in this lake are just, you know, longer than what normal my bass are where I'm from. You know, even that little guy right there put up a good fight. They're just all long. I love long bass. They always put up a good fight. Pull like a big bass. And like I said, it's not very deep in here. Just kind of coming up in a little cove right here. That wind really picked up as I got back in here, but I was trying to work this spot over pretty good. Like I said, it's only about 4.5, 5 foot deep. Oh, there we go. There's another one. Another little one. It's a good show. I was fixing to get out of this area because the wind's blowing too bad. And got like a little deeper part that kind of come around here. I decided to fall right around here just real quick. Kind of fish it just a little. Another little dude. A little bit long. Back you go, buddy. But yeah, it just It's just kind of deep right here on this one side that goes up in here. There's not much wind on this one side right here, so I just figured I'd try to fish it until it gets too shallow. Definitely a pretty spot. Oh, get it right there in front of the kayak. That's a pretty nice one too. Oh, buddy. Man, you're gonna get it soaking wet. Oh man, he took it right there in front of the trolling motor. Whew. Another long one. Man. Come on, buddy, chill out. He's got two hooks in the top. There we go, we got one out. There we go. Oh. That is definitely a long one there. A pretty fish too. Got a little chubby belly there. Look like he's been feeding back here if I always bait fish everywhere. That is one pretty fish. Get him there in the sunlight. One long fish. Back you go, buddy. Definitely appreciate the fight. Oh, yeah, like I was trying to say earlier, when that one fish bit her hook, that wind is just coming in here, and when I was back in that little creek earlier behind us there, you know, I caught two bass back there, but when I'm casting out here reeling in, there's just bait fish just jumping out of the water, avoiding this crankbait. But you know, anytime you got that wind just coming in here like this, it just brings all that food in here, all that bait in here, and the bass just come with it. And you know, it's a pain in the butt to try to fish this because of the wind, but it's definitely paying off. This is one of them times where you need a power pole for sure. I don't know how many times I've said that, and one of these days I'll get one. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's a little, whoa, we come off. I'll take him though. He just hit right there off the side. I seen a fish hit right in front of us when I was trying to get my lure unhung right there. I just made that quick cast, and sure enough it was him. Alright y'all, so that is going to be it for today. Definitely been a fun day out here. You know, caught a lot of fish. The weather's been great, other than, you know, it's been windy at times like right now, but for the most part it's just been perfect out here. We did have a little bit of cloud cover this morning. It wasn't too bad. Then it kind of cleared out by, you know, by lunchtime, but you know, most everything today was on that crankbait there. You know, I did throw the spinnerbait and the chatterbait. I think we got two or three fish on the chatterbait, but everything else was on that deep diver and that square bill. Just mostly fishing around the edges, you know, and anywhere from a foot down to 20 foot deep. The deep diver, you know, that's what I was using in the 20 foot range or what have you, but it just fluctuates so much out here. You know, just because you see trees coming out of the water doesn't mean, you know, you look at it, oh, that's shallow, but no, it's 30 foot deep. It's definitely a interesting lake, but it's just a pretty lake. You know, that view right there, it's just it's amazing to me. But you know, if you're looking for a kayak lake, I would definitely recommend this one. It's just a beautiful lake to come to. Nothing else, just the scenery. It's just like I said, it's pretty. But you definitely want a motor, or if you plan on paddling, you know, definitely plan your day out and bring a lot of water and food, because wherever you plan to go, it's a long trip here. I'm almost all the way to the back. The damn wall is right over there. I was wanting to make it to that today, but it just you know, right here at the end of the day, it's 6:30 right now, and I still got an hour trip back on the kayak here to the landing. So I'm gonna head back, call it a day, and definitely come back here. And you know, like I said, I like to go to the damn wall. I like to fish this a little bit more here and there in different ways, and it's definitely a trip worth it. And I'm glad I came today. It's pretty. Weather was nice, fish were biting. Until next time, appreciate y'all.